Hi everyone. Today, I want to chat with you about something that might feel a little personal, but it's something many of us experience as we get a bit older. That slight change in body scent. Maybe you've noticed it in yourself, or perhaps in a loved one. A subtle aroma that's not quite body odor as we usually think of it, and certainly not perfume or cologne. It's just a very mild scent, kind of hard to describe. Sometimes you might not even notice it yourself, but others around you might. I know this isn't always easy to talk about, but the truth is, this gentle shift in scent is quite common as we go through the years. And please know, it's usually not about not being clean enough. In our conversation today, I want to share some of the real reasons behind this natural change. More importantly, I'll suggest some simple, easy-to-do things that can really help us feel more comfortable without needing to rely on fancy perfumes or strong deodorants. Before we get started, if you find this topic helpful and would like to hear more discussions about staying healthy as we age, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to support me. First, let's get a clear understanding of the natural changes our bodies go through. That mild scent we sometimes associate with older adults isn't usually because someone isn't bathing properly or isn't living cleanly, folks. It's a shame that sometimes there are misunderstandings about this, leading some to criticize older individuals, telling them to bathe more or use stronger fragrances. But doing that often doesn't address the real reason, and sometimes it can even irritate skin that's become more sensitive over time. Recent research has shown that one of the key players is a natural compound called nonanal. Sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? Nonanal is created when fatty acids on our skin go through a process called oxidation. And the interesting thing is, this process tends to happen more as we get older, especially after we turn 40. The smell of nonanal is often described as a bit grassy, waxy, or even a little musty. And what's more, it can be quite persistent, not easily washed away with regular soap. So, why does nonanal tend to show up more as we get older? There are a few main reasons I want to share in simple terms. Changes in our skin. When we're younger, our skin usually produces a natural oil that helps protect it, and this oil is easily washed away when we bathe. But as we age, our skin often gets drier, producing less of this easily removable oil. Meanwhile, the fatty acids that oxidize and create nonanal can be harder to get rid of. Next, let's talk about another factor that's quite important. Less sweating. Sweating is a natural way for our bodies to get rid of things they don't need. However, as we get older, our bodies tend to, we tend to sweat less. This can cause some substances to build up on the skin, contributing to that change in scent. And finally, something that might seem unrelated but can have a subtle impact. Drier mouth. It might sound odd, but our saliva plays a big role in cleaning our mouths and getting rid of odor-causing bacteria. You see, as we age, as we get older, our bodies might produce less saliva, leading to a drier mouth, and this can sometimes contribute to changes in our breath. Think of it like this. Our skin is kind of like a natural filter for our bodies. When we're young, this filter works really well, but as we age, this filter can become a little less efficient, allowing some things to stick around and contribute to the change in scent we're talking about. Dealing with these natural changes calls for a gentle and thoughtful approach. Here are a few suggestions I think you'll find helpful. Paying attention. When we wash, taking a little extra care with certain areas when we bathe can make a real difference. Skin folds. Scent tends to gather in places where our skin folds, like our neck, underarms, under the breasts. For women, groin, behind our knees, and in our elbows. These areas can be a bit more moist and provide a good environment for bacteria and nonanal to build up. When you're washing, gently clean these areas, but remember not to scrub too hard because our skin gets more delicate as we age. Scalp. Our hair and scalp can hold on to odors for a while. Just rinsing quickly or a light shampoo might not be enough to get rid of all the sweat, oil, and nonanal. Try using your fingertips to gently massage your scalp in circles when you shampoo to get a deeper clean. Sweaty spots. Our feet, especially between the toes and the palms of our hands, have a lot of sweat glands. Don't forget to wash these areas thoroughly when you bathe. A few simple washing tips. We should choose mild soaps that don't have strong perfumes or harsh chemicals to avoid drying out or irritating our skin. Washing with warm water is usually best. Avoid water that's too hot, as it can strip away the natural oils that protect our skin. Make sure to rinse off all the soap after washing, so no residue is left on your skin. When you're drying yourself, pat your skin gently with a soft towel instead of rubbing hard. After you're done bathing, while your skin is still a little damp, you might want to put on a gentle, unscented moisturizer to help keep your skin soft and hydrated. And now, besides taking good care of our personal hygiene, let's look at a few small changes in our daily routines. Things that can make a big difference in helping us feel more comfortable in our own skin. Making small adjustments in our daily routines. Feeling comfortable with our body scent isn't just about how we wash. Our overall health plays a role too. First, here's something very simple, but really important. Staying hydrated. Water helps our bodies get rid of things they don't need through our urine and sweat. Try to get into the habit of drinking warm water, especially in the morning after you wake up and throughout the day. Remember that drinks like coffee, tea, and sodas don't really count as water in this case. Next, here's a natural way that can be very effective. Gentle sunlight exposure. Early morning or late afternoon sunlight, when the UV rays aren't too strong, can help reduce odor-causing bacteria on our skin. Just about 10 to 15 minutes a day can be helpful, and remember to protect your skin with sunscreen if needed. And here's another factor we shouldn't overlook. A balanced diet. Eating plenty of fruits, vegetables, and foods with antioxidants can help reduce the formation of nonanal in our bodies. Things like tomatoes, apples, berries, and leafy greens are good choices. Interestingly, garlic, even though it has its own smell, contains compounds that can help detoxify our bodies. Fiber is also important for a healthy digestive system, and a healthy gut can contribute to a more neutral body scent. Good oral hygiene. We should brush our teeth after every meal, floss daily, and gently clean our tongue to get rid of odor-causing bacteria in our mouths. Chewing sugar-free gum or sucking on a slice of lemon can also help freshen our breath. 3. Taking care of our clothes and living space. Our clothes and the spaces where we live can also affect our body scent. We should change and wash our clothes, especially our underwear, every day. It's best to choose breathable fabrics like cotton, as they absorb moisture better than synthetic materials. When possible, try to dry your clothes in the sunlight, as sunlight has natural antibacterial properties. Bed sheets, pillowcases, and blankets should be washed at least once a week. Pillowcases might need washing more often, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, because they're in direct contact with our face and hair. We should also think about replacing older pillows and blankets regularly, as they can collect bacteria and dust. Make sure the air in our homes is circulating by opening windows for about 10 to 15 minutes each morning and evening. Placing some activated charcoal or a bowl of baking soda in a room can also help absorb moisture and odors. If you know someone who might find this information helpful, please don't hesitate to share it with them. Changes in body scent as we get older are a natural part of life, not a sign of laziness or being unclean. By understanding these changes and using gentle, consistent care, we can all feel more comfortable and confident every day. Most importantly, please don't let changes in body scent make you feel self-conscious or cause you to withdraw from social activities or loved ones. If you found this discussion helpful, please feel free to share it with your friends and family. And if you'd like to see more stories and advice about healthy aging, please let me know in the comments below.